Hi, my name is Nur Atira binti Zaidun and my matrix number is 252677, and today in this video I would like to share my experience during my practicum session at the Mrs. Wan Harun Shukri and Nordin. And firstly, I was very excited to share my experience and to be taught by supervisors and lawyers in the various branches of law practices at that firm, which is conveyancing, civil litigation, and criminal litigation. And I was honored to be given the opportunity to open the file and to start the first process in conveyancing and civil litigation. Other than that, my chambering friends also took me to the trial in court by a lawyer, by the case which bring by the lawyers of the firm itself. And from here, I can see the process of dispute or settlement in the field of criminal litigation, which is being practiced in more detail. And due to pandemic, I had the opportunity to see and learn how the proceeding being done through online session, which by the Google Meet. And during the trial, I recognized that all procedures applied by the lawyers are the same as a trial in the court itself. And I was also had the opportunity to see how the mitigation process is done by the lawyers and the equity of the criminal cases. And I am glad to get the opportunity to do a practicum at that firm, which consists of great lawyers and experience over a long period of time and has run many interesting cases. And to be honest, my biggest weakness is I am a very shy person and a very low self-esteem to communicate. However, I challenge myself to try to interact with the lawyers, staff, and also the client through the period. And then it was undoubtedly unleash my potential, as I believe that I can achieve more things whenever I am brave enough to step out from my comfort zone. And I'm also happy when I can finally share my opinion, my views and ideas without being afraid, and as my confidence has increased in the to the next level. And I also glad that the lawyers were also willing to accept my views and ideas when they asked me to present about the research cases that I did. Other than that, from my experience, I can say that the knowledge which I learned, I can apply it for the final semester in university, as about the civil litigation, conveyancing, and also such as in the cases of sale and purchase agreement, garnishee, debt payment application, and so on. And I was also assigned to do law research for court cases when there is a trial case, and I was being asked to help the lawyers to prepare the cases which we are going to refer. And among the research that I did is that about the defamation and summon on behalf of the banks, which linked to the firm itself. And while doing research, I found it quite difficult for a legal practitioner to identify the principles of the law applies in the certain cases. Just also found in the case that there are many laws that can be applied, and it was not focused only on one principle only. And besides, I was given guidance by the staff and lawyers at the firm on how to make a bundle of document, which I've never learned in university. And thus the knowledge and experience I took became quite easy for me to apply in the future in my chambering session, and also of course in my in my career then. And I was given opportunity to look at the earliest process for the suits of a civil cases, which is done by the firm itself. And in relation to the experience in the company, I have tended to pay attention in the field of civil litigation and conveyancing, and hoping that I can continue learning in that field in chambering stage. And however, I also want to learn more about criminal litigation and challenge myself to be bold in court and when speaking in criminal matters. And I would like to appear in court itself. And my plan remains to venture into all these three areas in a broader way and more detailed manner in documenting as well as strengthening the relevant procedures that I've been learning before in universities. Based on my experience in the short time at the firm, I aspire to become an advocate and solicitor of caliber in the field of conveyancing. And I am more to civil litigation also, and such as the appointment of land administrator, grants of probate and grants and other cases such as summon. And in addition, I think I will be more confident in this career as a lawyer in the future, because I dare to confront the client and to appear in court and in chambers. And lastly, about my experiences in doing the article itself, I did a lot of research and I had done some interviews with the lawyers at the practicum firm, which did a lot of cases and very experienced person in the field itself. And I took the opportunity to do some research and to look, to ask and to see how the process of previous cases which had been done when settled by the firm itself. And I also managed to see how the detailed procedure of conveyancing process about the appointment of administrator. And I am very honored to learn about the knowledge itself. And thank you so much. That's all from me.